Yeah, what's up, y'all, man? Been a while since I got to you guys about that Ancheer bike. Yeah, man. I'm in the process of basically trying to get my money back. Um, so as you may know, or as you may not know, the a certain piece of the bike that came out is a wire that charges the battery. It came out probably the first day I got it, and it's been a tedious process trying to get my bike back. And the reason behind that is I'm trying to get my not bike back, but trying to get my money back. And the reason behind the process of why the process is so tedious is because there's a third party seller, and shares a third party seller. So that's something you have to be mindful of because I believe they're located in China, and if I send them, I'm only conversing through them through email. So if I send them something in a email, it takes them like 2 days to respond, and they try to resolve it, but it didn't happen. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna show y'all guys a video of how they tried to resolve it. It really didn't make no sense. It even got me more frustrated to the point where I wasn't even communicating back and forth with them. I just called up Amazon and let Amazon speak to them. They offered me three offers. The first one was they'll give me a battery pack, some kind of portable charger that you could charge your battery away from the bike. That's what they said. The second one, they offered me a $30 offer and take the battery pack, and then they just kept going up. They said, I think they said $50. Then they said $100. So they was trying to really negotiate because they probably didn't want to pay. Probably didn't want to pay for shipping and handling or something like that. Because China is a far place. So it's gonna cost a lot of money, I believe. And what I'm trying to do now is I'm in the process of course, trying to get my money back. But the Amazon customer service lady told me that I gotta wait 2 business days for them to respond, and if they don't respond, call up Amazon, let them know, so I can file something called a to Z claim. It's basically a claim in order for me to get my money back. She said it's highly likely that I'm going to get my money back, because it was defective from the beginning when I got the product, So that's the good thing about that. Yeah, so that was crazy. Customer service rep from Amazon had got me real frustrated because when 2 days had passed, I had called her up. That's before I'm gonna now I'm gonna go in the process of making my A to Z claim, but I had called her up, and she said, hey. I was talking to her. She was like, "Did you see the email they sent you?" That was when they offered me $100 back. You know, I said, the Amazon rep already responded to them. I want my money back. And she said, "Hey, but did you see the email they sent you?" I'm like, they were supposed to send me a shipping label so I could ship the order back. Then she said, "But they're making an offer for you, and you should check it out." I'm like, I don't want to check it out. The Amazon customer service rep already said that. Look, the customer doesn't want any kind of deal. The customer just wants his money back. She said, "Oh, but you should read it because you should check it out because." I'm like, "Is it a return label?" She was like, "No." She was like, "No." I was like, "All right then." So it's nothing to look at. Then she said, "Oh, you should look at it." And I just said, "Okay, let me look at it." I read the message. It was telling me, "Oh, we'll offer you $100, whatever." And I told the lady, I got frustrated with her because she didn't understand that I just wanted my money back. I didn't want to take no offer. Like she probably did understand, but she probably wanted me to read it. And I got into an argument with her about that situation. I told her, "Look, they offered me 4 offers already. I already told the customer, or Amazon already communicated with the customer that I don't want the money. So why are you telling me to read the email? I got offered 3 offers already, and I turned all of them down, and I said I want my money back." And that was it. I got real frustrated with her. Eventually, we came to an understanding that she was just trying to help, probably. I'm frustrated because I spent probably like I think $800 on that bike. So so you can understand where my frustration is coming from. But it's not her fault. It's not the Amazon rep fault. So I kind of understood that, and we made it clear that I'm trying to get my money back. That's the primary goal at the end of the day. So my word of advice is that unless you're absolutely sure that you want that bike, don't buy from a third party seller. It does come with a 1 year warranty. That's the good thing about it. But if you're like me, I don't want to. I want to get the defective item in the mail or something in the mail that's not of what I want. So you gotta take that in mind when you buy from a third party seller. The conversation is going to be. I mean, especially with China, you could even when I post the email so y'all guys can read it, you can even tell that they're talking like a Chinese person talk. No disrespect, but you know how you walk in a Chinese store. Hi, how may I help you? Chinese, hot sauce, stuff like that. That's how they talk. That's how they texting. And from time to time, they probably would get somebody that really knows how to communicate in English to write me when they see it's like a severe matter, and they like, yo, we need to try to, get this customer back on our side because, we ain't trying to get a bad review on Amazon, and then Amazon will remove us from the platform. So you could even see when I post that email what I'm talking about. So yeah, man. Again, if you like, I don't even recommend buying and shit from Amazon. Probably Walmart got a different deal going on or something like that. But the long story short, the lady said, okay, you're gonna have to pay for shipping. That's all she told me. I was like, in my mind, it didn't register that what she said. I was like, yo, I just want my money back, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then she said, okay, and that's what she wrote to them. Hey, could you please send the customer the address? Because that company didn't provide a return label, is what I found out during the process of everything. And then she said, okay, you're gonna have to pay for it. And again, it didn't register in my mind. After I hung up on her, and then I was like, what? I gotta pay for it? Then I called them back, and I spoke to another lady, and the other representative didn't tell me that. I told the lady that, look, why would I have to pay for something? Why would I have to pay for something? And she said, no. She said, you gonna get the money back. You just gotta pay from the beginning, or as long as you keep the receipt and send it to Amazon, then they're gonna pay you back the money, the money that you paid. And I said, oh, okay, that's cool. And I said, I was acting like I didn't know. I said, where's the product coming from? Do you have an idea? She didn't know, but she made it clear to me that I had to hold on to the receipt in order for me to get my money back, get a full reimbursement. She also notified me that I had to not I, but Ancheer, the company had to register something that was located in the United States, or if they don't, then I get to keep the product because that's the policy of what their contracts under. You have to have a U.S. address in the United States, or again, like I said, you get to keep the product. I get to keep the product. I said when I heard that, I was like, oh wow, good deal for me. I can't argue with that. And let's see what goes on, man. I'm gonna keep you guys posted, but I'm just letting you know where I'm at right now with the process, and I'm gonna post the video right now of the email and the video that Ancheer sent me about the battery pack. They posted a video on YouTube. It's like a 21 minute. It's like a 21-second video. But the problem with me and that video was it's only 21 seconds. The bike is not even in the video. It's just the battery pack and it's charging. So how do I know that it really works? That's the whole gist of why I got frustrated. Maybe you'll see by watching that video and understand like why my frustration came out. But check it out.